no disrespect to the other girls, but I just love the way that
No, I'm all
her
with you.
voice
Yes.
sounds when she makes those noises. It's not noises, it's music. Oh, whatever.
I think somebody can relate to you.
Thank you.
Yes.
Noise.
My feelings on the song have changed. Initially, I was just like, it's okay.
We're not going to judge everybody the same way.
How could you work with so-and-so? You know,
Yeah.
he wore orange shoes yesterday.
I'm not the arbiter of what's K-pop and what's not. And I don't think everybody else is either.
When it comes to them AIs, it's all fun and games until they make an AI that sounds just like BTS. And then you're like, wait a minute.
I mean, I guess the first question that we have to ask here, what the hell are we doing? Like, is this a podcast?
We'll find out.
Yeah.
You'll find out. I mean, I'm just saying, like, I don't necessarily want to 100% commit to a podcast, but it's
Makes
kind of
sense.
like a podcast.
Close.
But it's not a
adjacent.
podcast.
You're right.
But it is a podcast.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying.
I don't know. But
Kind of, sort of.
yeah, but I think what we it's kind of an extension of our reactions
I like that.
and our basically, like, if you want to hear more
Extended
about
thoughts.
what we think about that and some of the stuff happening in K-pop.
I talked about it a long time ago. And I was just like, yo, if everybody always get on our first reactions. And it's just like, that's not how we think about each song.
Right.
Yeah.
We actually go back to the record and listen to it.
Some of these songs are on playlists.
But it's like, you know, maybe people need to hear some things that we may be thinking about afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, people just probably believe we don't listen to K-pop anyway. We just do it for the views.
Wow.
Yeah. I think the safe spot to start would be so January and February, the top videos, and just go over thoughts on some of the reactions we've already locked in that people have seen. Talk about thoughts on,
I mean, what kind of thoughts, though?
like,
Because
for
most of my
instance-
thoughts are the same.
Okay, well,
Good point.
I'll give an example, and this will be the first one we start out with. Then,
Mm-hmm.
XG, Shooting Star.
Okay.
My feelings on the song have changed. Initially, I was just like, it's okay. I said, this is, I thought it was good. And I said that this shouldn't have been the first single. And I said, Left Right should have been the first single.
Yeah, Left Bar's hard.
Now, as I've gotten time to live with both of the records, I love both of the records. But I think they were right. And I think Shooting Star was the single. It should have been the single. And, like, I absolutely love that record now.
I can agree with that.
Yeah.
I feel like I probably said, I was just like, yeah, I don't know. Left Right should have been the single. But as I listened to Shooting Star more, yeah, it was like, this is the right joint. This the
It
right
fits.
one. Yeah.
I feel the same. I'm starting to respect XG even more, you know, so it makes it easy to kind of go back and look at the songs and be like, okay, I see why y'all did this, right? Left Right was a really good track. But yeah, I think all together, I'm like in their direction. So everything they're doing for me is a home run.
For me, XG and NewJeans are, like, in the same boat.
1000%.
Not sound quality wise, but time period wise.
Yeah.
Like, they're scratching that itch for a sound that I really enjoy in music that not too many people are doing. So I've just been listening to both of them groups relentlessly. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, since those songs have come out, they continue to be every week in the top 3.
Hey, man. XG is not K-pop.
Look, let's talk about that. Let's talk about that real quick.
That sucks.
Quick
if that's
detour.
The case.
XG is not K-pop.
That sucks if that's the
Okay,
case.
they're so what? 2 of the members are half Korean, right?
Mm.
Everybody else is Japanese. I believe one of the members is half Chinese, right?
Hmm.
I can't remember 100% everything. It's kind of hard to remember every nationality of every member of every group. So if I'm wrong, sorry. But I do know the 2 members of XG are half Korean.
Right.
They're using the Korean system of training, correct?
Yes.
The sounds like K-pop. It's not J-pop. I can tell you that.
I can agree with you.
I can see that.
It sounds like K-pop, but choosing to sing in English.
Okay.
So, I mean, I'm not the arbiter of what's K-pop and what's not, and I don't think everybody else is either. So if they're saying they're K-pop, you know what I'm saying? Like, if everybody want to be weird and racist about this, then let's call it what it is. Like when Eminem came out, it wasn't like everybody was saying that ain't hip hop. Now
that was a moment.
Now, like let's compare it. Like when my name came out, right?
Yeah.
I didn't like My Name Is.
Who?
Because I was just like, yo, that's whack. Like this is really corny. Then I heard Guilty Conscience. I was like, oh, I see. They were trying to sell records to the people that aren't necessarily hip hop fans. But Eminem is hip hop. He breathes it. He lives it. I feel like that's the same thing with XG. You know what I mean? And I understand this might be controversial to say. I understand the history of Japan and Korea. You know, I did my research after the debacle. Back in the day, I did a deep dive on the situation. But that ain't got nothing to do with XG. And the members of XG, the oldest member of XG is what, 25, right? 1080p? Something like that?
Something like that.
I feel like Jern's like 25. That ain't got nothing to do with them. They didn't have anything to do with that.
Yeah.
You know, they all speak Korean. They all speak Japanese. One member speaks very good English. There's a couple other members that can speak decent English. They K-pop to me.
Yeah.
To me. And I'm going to continue to categorize them in when we do K-pop stuff and we talk K-pop, I'm going to talk about XG. I'm going to talk about Jackson Wang.
I was about to bring that up. I was about to say that.
That's all I got, man.
I don't know, man.
Are we not supposed to talk about WAYV then?
You know, I'm just saying shit. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
you know, I'm just being
that deep.
I mean, at the end of the day, listen, the way I take it is, you know, it is the K-pop formula. It has the sound that we've become accustomed to. And, you know, I just feel like, you know, it's not a cop-out. It's like, it's just music for me right now. But in the terms of our channel, is what we listen to.
Oh, yeah.
And I feel like it underlines the stuff that we are associated with. And that's where I draw the line at. So when I saw all those comments, like, it isn't K-pop, though, I'm like, why does it matter? Why do you care?
Right.
We're checking out music because, you know, it's associated within the K-pop sphere, within the, you know,
universe.
The universe of it. And it's just like, we don't need to be reminded that it's not K-pop to you. So that's just where I stand. It's just like, we don't need those comments. Like,
and we get them quite a bit.
Yeah.
Especially you and y'all too, because y'all was putting Jackson and everything, and people are like,
sorry.
It ain't K-pop.
Sorry.
Remember that year we all put Lay?
Everybody was just
Everybody put Lay in the
top.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Next awards is going to be TRC awards. And it's going to be whatever we want to be in it. And y'all can be upset and mad, but it's going to be TRC awards. And that's just what it is. But, I mean, XG is K-pop, man. That's just what it is right now. They're in a formula. And do they want to be identified as K-pop? Have they ever acknowledged
That's a good question.
I thought so.
That's a good question.
I can look into it real quick.
Because
I'm
like,
pretty sure.
I mean, if that's the case, man, they should be able to be, you know, and I don't know what it is. You know, we don't live in Korea. I don't know what the whole stigma is over there about XG.
Yeah.
But, you know, by that live performance we checked out a couple weeks ago, we could definitely tell that, you know, they wasn't that thrilled about it.
It could have been a venue.
Yeah, it could have been a venue. But, you know, I don't know what it is. But I feel like, you know, I'm not going to say you need to get over it, but you definitely need to just warm up to the fact that a lot of new ventures in this genre is going to start to branch out. And that's how we're going to grow.
It's going to change.
And
like Korean newspapers, they say a Japanese K-pop group. That's what they consider them.
Okay.
This is the Korean Herald. Japanese K-pop group XG.
Well, hey, I agree with what if they want to be identified as that. I mean, that's how I'm accepted. So, in my opinion, that's what they're called. That's what I'm calling it. You
Yeah,
know, I
yeah.
appreciate it. I think it sounds just, if they're using similar writers, production style, influences, and things of that nature, then what's the big problem? So. I'm a fan of it. The music is amazing, and I'm starting to like it more and more. I'm sorry, but it's definitely gonna be on my list. I don't know how I cannot have a list without them at this point. So great music, and I'm gonna keep room for them.
Have your feelings changed on Shooting Star or Left Right?
No, I think I'm liking it more.
Okay.
I'm thinking I'm appreciating. At first, it was just NewJeans. I even brought a pair of NewJeans. But at this point, I'm really starting to appreciate XG even more. Like what Ace mentioned, they're kind of in that same bubble you mentioned. Like they're kind of scratching that same itch. Shout out to my back scratchers. But it's giving me those same vibes that I can appreciate. So yeah, XG up there for me. Shout out.
1080p. You have any thoughts, feelings for XG, Left Right, or Shooting Star?
Nope, because I love them both from the beginning. So yeah.
Big hearts.
He's like, I don't care. That's my group.
I told y'all about
that. I will give her that. Out of all of us, she's been playing Tippy Toes, Mascara.
From the beginning.
Yeah, from the beginning, she's been on she's like. So when I started getting super attached for Shooting Star and Left Right, she's like, you late, bro.
Been on that.
She's like,
I still can't believe when we was checking out their reaction, she was checking you on who was who.
Ooh,
that was hilarious.
Get some names right.
She was flexing, right? Because she was flexing because she learned all the members before.
Yeah, that doesn't happen often.
And that's her getting me back for the
twice.
Do you know who that is?
Exactly.
Twice, Red Velvet,
everybody. Mama Moo.
Mama Moo.
Is there a Yuri in this group?
Exactly.
She was watching Mama Moo. When?
I was just waiting.
We in this.
We in this bitch. That's how I gotta remember.
Oh man.
What video you want to talk about next?
Got the beat, man.
Got the beat,
man. I feel like
stamp on it.
That album is still getting rotation for me.
I listened to the project.
Oh, you did?
Yes.
How you feel about it?
You guys' request. It was great.
Yeah, I told
Thank
you,
you
man.
guys. Yeah, it was great.
And I feel like that hasn't changed at all. I still feel the same about that, and I just love the sound, and I'm gonna keep on saying it. Super M better bring it this year, because if they don't, boy,
yeah, Super L.
But yeah, I'm still feeling the same way about it, man. They kicked off the year strong with that one, so ain't no feelings changed with that.
I agree, 100%. Haven't changed a bit. The song stamp on it has gotten much better than me. The album is crazy. Taeyang's going on tour later this year.
Nice.
That's gonna be dope. Red Velvet is going on tour second half of this year. That's gonna be dope. Yeah. Shout out to I was about to say shout out to Super M. Shout out to Got the Beat.
Yeah.
GOT.
What about I guess we can stay on it. What about WAYV and Phantom? Y'all been playing that still?
I haven't run it back actually, even though it was amazing. I ran the video back though.
Okay.
I feel like it's the visuals that 10 is given that just gives it that
he's getting a
extra
solo album coming out, right?
I heard.
Yeah.
I heard.
Yeah. I mean, you were saying that throughout the whole reaction, like he needs it.
He did. he
still does.
He deserves it.
Yeah.
He stepped up into the Lucasfilm boots.
Yeah.
And is straight up.
Well, hold on. That stepped up. I feel like 10 was already there.
He was.
10 was there. He's been there for the beginning. For me,
but
ever since I've seen him with Super M.
Them looks didn't intensify.
No. Yeah, granted, they have. But I feel like he's always had it. It just went to another level.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought that was dope.
Yeah, I wanted to mention how y'all feel about the NCT 127 AO?
Look, man.
I don't know, man. My feelings have kind of changed about that record,
I was feeling that, yeah.
It ain't as strong no more,
yeah,
you know?
It
don't
watered
really
down.
hit me that much, you know?
After 100 listens, I think the song is just trash.
Right? I was thinking that. 102.
AO? I mean...
Like, what does that even mean?
I don't know.
Who the hell is them joints?
Who is that?
Them.
Who's them? That's not even proper English.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And them, you know? Yeah.
Come on.
Okay.
Nah, but seriously though, I feel like with NCT 127, right?
Mhm.
They have set my expectations so high with the crazy amount of fire. Like when you tell me them joints in NCT 127 got a song together, I'm just
That's
like,
it.
it's already out.
It's all mad.
It's out of here.
That's just, they're cheating.
Yeah, they put in a cheat code for 100 lives, and
When you
it's-
when you
They
said
put a
that,
cheat code.
when you said that, I thought about RDC and just if there was an NCT skit, them joints, 127, like you know,
right.
that's what I felt when you
Now
said
you're getting
that.
your life
It's just
back
like,
together.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it's just a cheat code. So I mean, it's a great record, but I feel like they're kind of starting to become a victim of their own success because, and what I mean by that is just like everything NCT 127's been doing is so good that when it's great,
Oh, you
I'm just expecting it.
I can
I'm
see
just
that.
expecting it to be great.
let me ask you this: will you ever? Well, okay, if there ever comes a point where there is a release from NCT, I'll keep saying 127. I'll just leave it with them. If they release something that is not good in your opinion, is that a bad thing, or you're just like it was bound to happen?
They've built up so much. I don't think it's even possible.
Yeah, they've
for
been.
them to just straight up
Mm.
because like I feel like ever since like the Neo Zone joint,
Mhm.
they've been in because the Superhuman album was great.
Yeah.
It had a couple joints that I kind of just skipped through, but ever since Neo Zone, everything they put out, I like every song on the project.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? So I don't know if they know how to miss.
I don't. Yeah.
I mean, you know, Two Baddies, it's fire, bro.
Too bad it's too.
And even though I did not like the track, I can tolerate it. I
don't
never,
say that.
I'm just saying it's just not my speed. It wasn't what I wanted from 127.
Me and Bang Bang could go to the beach bumping Two Baddies. and-
all day.
That joint go hard.
But I'm just saying I appreciate the record. It's just not for me. So
Okay.
it's not a bad song. It's just not my go-to.
Yeah, it's a baddie song.
And when you got when you got Jamaican Mark on your records, you know what I mean?
Yeah, walk on.
You good to go.
Is Mark overworked in the industry?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I guess yeah.
I just saw NCT so I was like, oh, NCT Dreams on tour.
Mm.
So it's like, bro, do you take a break, bro?
No.
Do you take a restroom break?
Mm.
No.
I don't think even break is in the vocabulary.
He needs some stunt doubles. You know what I mean?
A
He
Mark
gonna be
A and a Mark B.
He gonna be catching planes back and forth to make these tours. So that means he's gonna tour all year.
Hey man,
Mm.
keep that.
And
cardio.
he still gotta record new music.
Keep
Yeah.
that cardio up. Keep that health right.
Drink that water.
Yes.
Yeah, drink that
please,
water.
Drink your water. Yes. Yes.
Take vitamins. You got
All that. Take all that, man.
1080p, what song you wanna touch on?
Or you got to put her on the spot.
Let's talk about TXT Sugar Rush Ride.
Mm. First off, that album.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Fire.
You got to listen to that next man, man.
I gotta check it out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fire.
I did it. They both told me to check it
Yeah.
out. I checked it out. It was good.
They had that song with what's her name? Coily
Coily
Ray?
Ray.
Coily Ray?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'll put you on a flight or
No, she ain't like
she
that.
did okay.
But it meshed well. It was actually really, really good.
Yeah, it was
No,
very-
really?
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
good. I was just
Coily
like,
Ray?
Yes.
Very surprising.
Dope.
Yeah, and I
That's
was,
really cool.
yeah, and I was just like, I took it as like, I hope this isn't one of those. I'm going for the K-pop bag.
Nah, she's a real artist, man.
Really?
I wouldn't say all
I'm
that.
well, she's yes. I feel that way. I feel that way. My ears are old. All right, let's just put that out there.
Okay.
But the newer ears, maybe I would appreciate a little bit more her sound. But I do respect her hustle. I would say that. I do like the hustle. Right now, she's on the TikTok grind. So.
Right.
Well, I just want to say she's nowhere in my rotation, my radio playlist. No,
Top 100.
no, it's not there.
Got you.
So when I heard it, I didn't know what to expect, and when I heard it, I was just like, oh, that's good.
That's good.
Now I'm not sure if that's just me. I'm not trying to be a hater, but I just don't particularly like her music. You know?
It's different. It's different.
That's a good cover up. It's different.
Yeah.
I'm a fan. I'm a fan. Have I listened to any of her projects? No, but I checked out a few singles. Much
Can we
respect.
start talking about Coil?
I'm sorry.
But back to TXT.
Continue.
Back to TXT. But yeah, Sugar Rush Ride is still up there with me. We've checked out this live performance. And, you know, just every rendition of the record, I still love it. It still just has that really, really catchy tune. And like Dame was saying, man, they just know how to separate themselves from everybody else in the industry.
Yeah.
They keep on doing different things. And I'm loving their approach to their music and how they just keep on stepping it up. So, yeah, Dame said it well that when we reacted, man, they just keep on diversifying themselves.
And it's their moment. You know what I mean? I feel like this moment, they got to push on the gas. You know, I think if they miss this mark, they may regret it. So I think it was dope project to do. And I like the song.
Yeah, my feelings haven't changed at all. I agree 100% with you guys. And I think, you know, TXT and ATs are two of the groups that continue to change their sound and still stay true to what they originally, you know, set out to do.
100%.
Yeah. What about ONEWE, Gravity?
I think people should be checking out that music video a lot more frequently. Like, if y'all don't want to check out our reaction, cool.
Yeah.
But y'all need to check out that song. That song is incredible. Like the showmanship they put into that video right there with the while they were playing the instruments, the sound is just incredible.
Sitting at 500K.
Wow.
That is crazy.
After a month.
Man. We got some videos with more than 500K. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That hurts.
That does hurt because I feel like that was a phenomenal record.
Yeah.
Right.
And it's, I don't know, man. YouTube algorithm, TikTok algorithm, it's weird.
I don't trust it. Yeah.
If you can't make up a dance to it, I guess it can't get popular.
Right.
But it's music and the instrumentation, the vocals. Is that old head shit now? Like, there's no
think so.
dance?
Instruments are old head stuff.
Okay, yeah, I can see that.
What? That don't make sense.
It's all digital now. Yeah. You coming with the real thing? Hold up. There's a pack for that. Yeah.
But I feel like you could make a short or a TikTok, you playing an instrument, and it'll be kind of cool, wouldn't it?
All right.
That sucks, man. That sucks. That really, really sucks. But if y'all ain't been listening to ONEWE, Gravity, y'all tripping.
BSS fighting.
Wait, hold on.
Bye then.
That joint go hard, man.
Shout out.
That's a song that never get old.
No,
It won't ever get old.
never.
Yeah. Try it.
Can have a bad day. Turn it on. You might feel a little bit better.
When you check out the It's Live to that,
Yes.
oh my God, we checked that joint out, and these guys
Yes.
were on one.
Mhm.
The whole performance.
Mhm.
Happy to be there.
It was great.
Yes.
It brightens your day to see that.
Most definitely. I can't say nothing else about that.
Yeah, that one has not lost any value in my books. No depreciation over here.
None.
Good stuff.
What about
See what-
NewJeans, man?
I just thought you was trying to save them for last.
I mean, all right, we'll get back to them then. Okay. Purple Kiss. Y'all still rocking with Sweet Juice?
100%, bro. It's Purple Kiss. What are you talking about?
Facts. I still don't know what Sweet Juice is,
Yes,
but
you
I'm
do,
sure
man. She be trying to
I just hope it's healthy.
super cap.
He just hope it's healthy.
You know what I'm saying? And I like the promotion of more liquid diets. So shout out to the Juice. You know,
agree.
they're they're
Speaking
a
of
phenomenal
Juice-
group.
Speaking of Juice, that Throwback Thursday from Mama Moo.
Shout out to the
Just
Move.
wanted to say that real quick.
Sweet. If y'all don't know, on Patreon we checked out
Dow,
Dow
I don't know how to say a song.
Decal Kamoni. There you go.
There you go. There you go.
Decal Kamoni.
I
Yeah.
feel good.
And definitely has some elements of Sweet Juice in that video.
Okay.
Oh yeah. 1080p. How
That's
you feel
funny.
about that Purple Kiss?
she just threw her off.
I'm still rocking it because I love Swan's voice. Like,
Thank
I
you.
just can't, and I love the way that I can't do it. Like
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
it's beautiful the way Swan. No disrespect to the other girls, but I just love the way that
No, I'm all
her
with you.
voice
Yes.
sounds when she makes those noise. I mean, it's not noises; it's it's music. Oh, whatever.
I think somebody
music's
can
noise.
relate to you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yes.
Music's noise.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good noise.
It's
Yeah,
nice.
good.
Yeah, it's
Good.
melodic.
Good.
It's sweet.
Yeah, all the members are starting to get a lot more in, and they going in. So I'm appreciative of that.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I'll head up a key, man. Killer. I ain't gonna lie. The song has grown on me, but I still like the new tracks on it more. The Heartless
Easy.
and Easy.
Mm.
I love them more than Killer. But I feel like in terms of his whole kind of retro vibe he has been going with Bad Love, Gasoline, and now
Yeah.
Killer. I feel like Killer is my third. Bad Love used to be my one, but Gasoline has topped in that. So it's Gasoline, Bad Love, Killer. And Killer's not a bad record. It's just that I just don't particularly like get hyped to it. But when
Yeah.
I watch the video, it's a whole different story. Because I checked out the I think it was a dance practice, I think. And the choreo to Killer is phenomenal. So I would say I really, really love the choreo to the Killer, man. And I feel like with the choreo, I mean with Key and his mindset, that's what I love the most about all that he has released this past year or so. And Killer is no different than that. It's just his mind and direction and things is just really meticulous, and I love it.
Key's incredible right now, and that's all I got.
Yeah, I think Dame said he got the keys, man. He like a janitor out here, man. I think the direction that he's going, the sound, he's really standing out, and I love it. And I'm happy. I think he feels good in that pocket, be able to express himself artistically. So happy for him. Shout out.
Nice. I recently this week I checked out the BOYZ album.
Rawr.
Fire. I mean, from track 1 forward, it's no skip from me. Roar is still top tier, but I think I like Savior on the album more than
Oh, it's not the
Roar.
best on the project?
No.
Okay.
I feel like Roar is still up there, but Savior is just But Roar, I'm still playing it, man. I still get the same feeling here and that. That hasn't changed since we checked that out. And yeah, the boy's killing it, man.
Yeah, we just checked it out. I haven't ran it back a bunch. I think I've ran it maybe once since we checked it out. And yeah, my feelings haven't changed. It's a dope record.
Yeah, a good move with that sound. Same. Nothing's changed over here. Dope track.
And I guess we get the NewJeans now.
We skipped one.
Which
we
one?
skipped one. Taeyang.
Oh, yeah. My
Jimin,
bad.
Vibe.
He also has his album coming out this month.
I didn't hear about an album.
Jimin.
Oh, Jimin, yeah.
Yeah, Jimin's album.
Yeah, Jim. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I thought you were talking about Taeyang. I was like, I ain't hear nothing about Taeyang having an album.
Oh, let me see when it's coming out. Well, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that song is incredible. It's just one of them joints that's been putting me in a good mood every morning. So kudos to that. Kudos to Taeyang. And Jimin held it down as well. Just a great record, great vibe. That performance version that we watched where they were singing it with the band, A1, man.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. February 22nd.
Oh, that's when the project drops?
When Jimin's album stopped.
Okay.
February?
Yes. Oh,
yeah, you sure?
Whoa, hold on. They shared the announcement. It arrives on 24. I'm sorry, I didn't read the whole thing.
Yeah, I was like,
March 24th.
Like,
my
So
bad.
we gotta go back into the past to find that.
Sir.
Oh, that's cool.
But let me put some respect on Taeyang's name, because that was the one thing in the comments that I did see of our reaction. People were calling it Jimin's song, and it was not his song.
Collaboration.
Okay?
Even Jimin was like, "Yo,
yeah,
I'm a huge fan of Taeyang."
Right.
Of course.
And that was kind of messed up. I ain't like that. And you told me about that whole discourse that was going on social media and everything like that. And I think that's come on, y'all. Like,
Toxic.
Not cool.
Apparently, come on, he's the OG.
Mm-hmm.
You know Jimin's gonna respect the OG.
He's a legend.
Oh,
Like,
big
come on.
O. He a big O. You know what I mean? Big OG.
So y'all need to chill when it come to that, man, because
Everybody in K-pop knows like Fantastic Baby and all them choreographies, man. So let's not act like the members of Big Bang ain't like legends out here.
Yeah.
I understand BTS's album sales and all the concert sellouts, and
huge.
stuff,
right.
but before BTS, they were probably doing everything Big Bang did in practices to get up to speed. So you know, like you said, make sure we put some respect on Taeyang's name.
1000%.
1080p, you been running Vibe back?
Nah,
Okay.
Dang. Just nah?
I don't even remember it. My memory ain't.
You know I
Great.
got that vibe, baby.
Oh, I do like that song, but I haven't ran it back.
Okay,
Look at me, look at me.
I do like that song. I need to put it on my list. Apple's messing up my algorithm.
Well, I know what's on her list.
Oh, yeah.
NewJeans.
The newest.
Stay in the middle like you were little. No.
I'm still caping to it, man. NewJeans is just go tear this year up.
Man.
I can't wait to see what happens.
Bro, I like Ditto so much now. Like when it first came out, I was like, it's all right. Bro, that is my joint.
Yeah.
And you know what made it even more my joint? Because it was already my joint. But then when we watched, so we did the reaction to them recording the song. And you just see like Danielle, she's smiling while she's singing the song. And now when I listen to it, I feel it.
Yeah,
like
that's what means
I'm like,
a lot.
yo, I want to smile too, just because I know you're smiling while you're singing this to me.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And just seeing Hani and seeing Minji, like I love seeing what they put into the record and how they recorded it, and just it was just good. It's that Ditto song is so like I already loved Oh My God.
Yeah.
I was just like, yo, this is it. But Ditto is so good.
Yeah.
Kudos to NewJeans, like they are on fire, man. If they don't drop a total of 15 songs this year, I riot.
That's disappointment.
They go drop at least 10.
They need to.
Minimum of 10,
They go drop at least 10. I don't have nothing else to say other than that. NewJeans is gonna kill the game.
Yeah, I mean, it's their year. I mean, it's their year to lose, in my opinion. Right now, they have my ears. So I can't stop talking about them. Can't stop listening to their music, and you know, I do a little dance to it, man. It's definitely a vibe, something I enjoy. So, shout out.
1080p, you got something for NewJeans?
No, it's just gonna be between them and XG.
Yeah, XG.
Them, yeah. They coming for other people, not twice in my heart, but it's just like in my book, like for the girls, they trying to take Itzy out. That's really what it is.
Hey, I still feel like my prediction for Itzy this year still holds true. We'll see when
I
don't know, man.
They on tour in Japan right now.
Yeah,
so
they about to. Did they drop the album or they about to drop the album? I think is a Japanese album coming out.
I thought they did one right before they went on tour here, but right now they're on tour in Japan. Let them get that over with, and I'm pretty sure they're gonna be back on the hunt.
I hope so.
But we definitely ain't about to forget to talk about Moonlight Sunrise.
Oh, of course not.
Oh, that's that vibe.
Look, man, y'all know me, man. I love my girls, man. They out here eating. That song is incredible. You know, kudos to the writer. I hit her up. She said she was going to do the interview, and then she ghosted us on the messages. You know,
it's okay.
It's cool. I ain't gonna say her name, but y'all can Google the songwriter. But yeah, it's really dope. And I can't wait to see what they do with the album. You know, MJF did the first single.
So you weren't tempted to check out the mood sampler? The sneak peek?
I was not. Now, I did see a picture, and I immediately got mad because it's like, there you go, YouTube, showing me pictures I don't want to see.
Yep.
I just saw all the members standing on some wavy thing that looked orange, and I was just like, no, scroll, keep scrolling. And I was just like, why are y'all showing me this? I want to be able to be surprised on Friday when we check everything out. And you know, it's gonna be great to see this reaction because we're going to do the whole project. It'll be the day after the last day of school for me.
Nope.
I'm having some drinks.
That's right. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to be done with school. It's going to be a great day.
Beautiful.
And I'm pretty sure Twice won't let me down. You know, MJF wrote 2 songs. I know Taeyang wrote a song. It's going to be dope.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
They can, yeah. At this point, I'm such a fan. They can say anything on the project. I'll just be like, that was great.
Hey man, you can't be like that, man.
you can't
you
be
can't
like
do
that.
that.
I'm like, that was
Because
great.
then we're gonna be, twice stands and everything.
Yeah.
All right.
But I'm with you. I mean, at this point, it's hard. It's hard because they've been killing it. I mean, the track record speaks for itself.
Everything.
Yeah.
The sound, the quality, their attention to detail, like just even the music, how it's evolving. I'm still messed up on I Need You a Clock right now. Like, that's so crazy to me. You know what I mean?
Why is that so crazy to you?
Nah, it is fire though.
That's a
I
bar.
caught that the first time and y'all didn't catch that.
Bro, I was stuck in the visuals.
Right.
They had me in the visuals. So
But I feel like we've heard I Need You a Clock right now.
No.
never.
Come on, man.
Come
I would
on
have
now.
said something like that. I've never said it in my life.
So that's twice owns that. That's the first time. Nobody's ever said
Nobody
that.
said
In my
it before.
book.
I'm going to find it.
Because if somebody said it before, people been using that for a pickup line.
Absolutely.
And
I need you a
I
clock.
feel like I've heard that in a corny movie
No.
before.
Absolutely not.
I need
No.
you a clock.
No,
Like,
you
what
can't
time is
say
it? I need you a clock. Like,
I
I've
need you a
heard the
clock.
phrase.
Never heard that.
Whatever.
Have
man.
you said
Move
that to
on.
somebody before?
No. Okay, I have not.
I
I've
hope
heard
not.
it.
Okay.
I ain't never been. We ain't gonna get into that.
Uh-huh.
Just want to let you know I need you a clock right now.
1080p, you got any new feelings for Moonlight Sunrise?
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Makes you want to try tequila again, though.
Yeah,
I don't know
Tequila
why.
Sunrise. Right?
I don't know why. Just,
Wow.
Because Mina wants
Yeah.
you to get a Tequila
I really think
Sunrise.
she's good at it. I
Mm.
feel like she drinks it and she whips it up. Her and Sana.
Sana makes expensive drinks. She only drinks Louis the 13.
Wow.
Louis the 13, $300 a shot. That's
Oh
Sana
my
right there.
gosh.
I wouldn't drink with Sana.
No.
Why? She drink you on the table?
No, she only takes expensive stuff.
No, my dear.
That's my view of Sana.
Okay.
I love her, but she's expensive.
Well, we got next 1080p.
That was all the videos, right?
Yeah, that's all the
Okay.
videos we got on the list.
So next we have what are your thoughts on the new news that's going on in K-pop right now?
Okay. So what's the
What's the first bit?
Oh.
What you got?
Whoopsies. It's first day on the job. Sorry, guys.
Like I like news.
I like news. It's pretty good news. There you
Yeah,
go.
pretty good news.
Okay, so MNET has announced a new girl group competition called Queendom Puzzle. So there's not many details yet. So what are y'all expecting, and what are y'all's hopes for the show?
So is this supposed to be Queendom related
Yes,
directly?
This is basically the offshoot of Queendom.
Okay.
So when we think of puzzle, it's putting something together,
Right.
trying to figure
Oh,
it out.
look at you.
You know, you big
Okay.
brain. You know. Maybe putting together different groups, different members
I
together,
like that.
bringing different members of groups together. Maybe that can be an aspect of it.
Mashup.
Yeah, like mashups and everything like that. Trying to complete, I guess, the bigger picture of what they're trying to capture. That's basically my first thoughts about it. I don't know what y'all think.
That sounds great. And I like puzzles too. So I'm sure like the logos and everything will be fire, putting
course.
pieces together. The stage will be amazing. But if it's like some kind of mashup, I'm excited. I'm here for that.
Well, considering in the first season of Queendom, and then even in the second season, they kind of do that. They have the round where they take members and kind of stick them together.
Right.
So I just think that's what it's going to be. They're going to just split all the groups up at the beginning of the show. They'll be like, all right, this is your new group.
Oh, throughout the whole entire.
Yeah,
Wow.
That's what I'm thinking. So you might have some people doing solo that might not be solo or.
Well, we know this is going to be a reality show, game show. So we got to throw voting into it. So how would
Right.
voting affect this?
Might make it more fair.
It could.
Okay.
It depends.
We know these voting shows.
No.
Come on now. It ain't going
It
to make
all
it fair.
depends on who's on the show.
Mm,
It all depends on who's on the show and where we can see what kind of fandom splits we're going to get.
mhm.
That's when we'll determine how fair or unfair it'll be.
Well, I'm saying, what will be the voting on the show? Are we voting the different mash of groups?
That's what
or
I
I'm
think.
assuming like
are we voting on the results of those mash groups?
I'm assuming it's going to be if it's anything like the rest of Queendom is, it's just going to be who is better.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who is the best?
I think I would just want something more daring. Like, let's vote for which group you won't be a part of which group or something like that. I would love to see something like that. So the show probably could. I mean, they'll still rig the votes somehow.
Yeah,
But
so-
I mean, I would want some kind of wow, unexpected factor, like, oh, they voted them and this person to be together. I think that could be cool, but I don't think it would
you
happen.
think the voting is going to determine the splits?
Yeah,
I don't think.
I don't
they'll
but
do that.
I don't
That's
think
too
that's the
much.
wishful thinking.
Nah,
I don't think it's.
I don't
gonna
think
happen.
that's even a good idea. I think
No?
they should go ahead and throw the names in a bag.
Right.
Just throw it in a bag and
Oh.
then pull them out, and this is the team you want. Just and then see who ends up being the better dancing group, singing
Right.
group. I think that'll be kind of fair.
Okay.
And then it gives the members, opportunities to kind of, shine on just a different platform versus kind of, being part of the machine, just kind of broken up, and maybe you can be surprised, right? So I like the random aspect of it.
What we got next, 1080p?
All right, so SHINee is set to come back in May.
Let's go.
Wow.
Let's go.
What are our expectations?
Well, I'll take the liberty of talking about this first, since I am the SHINee guy here. I expect nothing but greatness. I expect nothing but records being broken. No, I'm playing. But
Oh,
no
records.
But real talk. I don't know. It's kind of like Dane was pointing out when we were talking about Key during the Easy reaction. With everybody has now done their own solo effort.
Good.
ONEWE's about to drop his album, and that'll be his first full solo album. So I'm really interested to see how it's always great when these members of groups have a chance to go out and do their own thing,
Yeah,
kind of
absolutely.
show them their colors, their personalities, and everything
Yeah.
like that. So now with them all coming back together, I feel like this will be something a little bit new, maybe. Because I mean, with the "Don't Call Me" and the Atlantis repackage, I felt like they were dabbling into something a little bit different, especially with
Yeah.
"Don't Call Me."
Yeah.
And I felt like, maybe we can go beyond that, but we'll see. They were just like, let's just give them what we're used to. And I feel like we're going to get some surprises. That's just how I feel. I don't know if it'll happen.
Surprises. Okay.
I mean, when I say surprises, just like, oh, we didn't expect SHINee to do something like that. Because I felt like we've been getting that with everybody.
Mm-hmm.
But with all that said, it's still going to be SHINee. At the end of the day, I feel like SHINee has the ability to keep their identity while trying something new. And I feel like that's their strong suit. So that's how I feel.
I agree with the SHINee guy. Only thing I'd say is, like I said before, I just think this time around we're gonna see a lot more of Key versus Taeyang
I could see that.
and friendly superiority competition. That's all I get. And I know ONEWE's about to drop too, but I feel like all eyes are gonna be on Key and Taeyang just because Key's just been evolving while Taeyang was away.
Yeah.
Well, they should market that. I think that's a good angle for them to market. And I really feel like when they, finally get this project, I hope they get the support. Give them the best producers, best writers, allow them to kind of express themselves, give them the resources. I don't want to see them frustrated, stressed out. I want them to shine. You know what I mean? I want them to be able to be themselves.
I like what you did there.
Yeah, I tried. I was about to say SHINee, but I was like, too many E's. It's not going to work in this sentence. But yeah, I really hope they get the freedom in order to express themselves and have fun. And if they can play on that, Taeyang versus Key, I think that'll be cool too. So we'll see.
What we got next, P?
So let's see. What's the most anticipated K-pop concert to see in person for this year in 2023?
2023. I got you. I got you.
In this
got
year,
you.
this one.
I say TRC. You know what I mean?
Hey,
I think they're coming in town.
let's go.
Look, man, don't ask me. Y'all know what I'm gonna say. I'm looking forward to this Twice concert. Hopefully, Ticketmaster don't jerk us, but it's Ticketmaster.
Yeah, we got
and
this
that's their
phone calls.
nickname.
I mean,
Jerk Masters.
Oh, Masters. Oh,
you know,
my goodness.
I already told myself I'm not going to go that much concerts this year, but I already told my wife, if SHINee announces a concert,
They will.
if
they
SHINee
will.
announces a concert, I'm going,
Mm.
she's going.
Oh,
Because I'm like, you're going to a concert, and you're going to go to SHINee. I'm just sorry.
absolutely.
and we going. That's just no doubt. I don't care what seat I get. I'll be there in the building. That's fine with me.
You know what? If we can get a lot more people to sign up for Patreon, I'd go to a lot more concerts.
Oh, that'd be dope. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That'll help.
Like, I definitely want to go to the Red Velvet concert.
Shout out.
I definitely want to see the Taeyang concert. I know. I just have a feeling that like we're gonna get Purple Kiss coming here. I feel like XG is gonna have to come here at some point. You know, I wouldn't mind seeing Everglow again. They got some bangers. They got more bangers than they had last time they came. You know, I
put out the
wouldn't.
music, man. Dang, let them put out some music, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing ATs again. I wouldn't mind. You know, it's just it's a lot.
We missed ATs. They already came.
Yeah, I mean, but that was quick. Like, bro, y'all ain't even give us a chance. And you know, unfortunately, missed out on the Stray Kids.
Yeah,
that's what I wanted.
That's in like 2-3 weeks too. Yeah,
that's what I wanted.
That's
to
like
see,
that's a big deal. Like,
yeah.
they work fast, so I'm pretty sure they'll be back here before the end of the year.
I mean, in raw reality, it's like Dame says, man. This Ticketmaster crap.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that's really the headache when it comes to these K-pop concerts. It's just, I wish there was a better system.
I hate them.
It's just wish it was better.
Yeah. I was going to mention that. I would like to see Straight Gentlemen. I forgot what we were saying now.
Yeah, right. Found.
Yeah, they're found. Yeah, found gentlemen. But I really want to see them in concert. I'm such a fan of their music. You know, I think that would be something I would like. Man, I'd be so excited to see. Yeah. But one day.
Do you have an anticipated concert 1080p?
NewJeans.
Sorry, XG.
XG.
XG. Yeah. And I'm excited to see Twice again because I could do that all day.
Right.
Top 3 concerts.
But I do want to see Stray Kids. I really did want to see them.
Yeah. Hopefully that XG interview comes through. Hopefully.
I think she might get on camera for that one.
Oh, fact.
I mean, I'm just saying.
She gonna be like, hey.
For real. Hey, y'all.
Oh, man.
All right. So some people wanted to know, like, why y'all was so mean and rude during the BABYMONSTER reaction.
Oh, this is a question?
This is a real legit question.
We got to answer that.
Who asked this question?
Hold on. Before we ask that, 1080p, do you think we were mean?
Yeah, we're mean.
I don't think y'all were mean or rude, but I think y'all were just basing what you were seeing. You were critiquing what you were seeing. That's really what it was. For the demos that was being presented, it's supposed to be the best at that time that they were putting out there. So that's what you were critiquing.
Okay.
It still leaves plenty of room for growth since that was just in the very beginning.
Right.
That's all.
And the bad part about it is we actually said that. I mean, most of the people that left the comments, I'm pretty sure they didn't stay to the end. But by the end, I don't know which one of us said it. I don't know if it was me, but I remember saying or thinking, like, this is, at the end of the day, these are demo videos. Obviously, when they actually come out,
we knew demo.
Yeah, we knew that. But, you know, you want to go first?
Yeah, you know, I'm over here bringing up some data to back up my analysis. Okay, so I just wanted to give a little bit of data, you know, about
data, stats, and statistics,
everything, you know, just so I can be clear with everybody here. First off, I want to say, you know, this is a reaction channel, and you know, we react, you know, based on how we feel.
Yeah.
Not overreact.
And we don't overreact. We give our straight, blunt feelings and everything like that. But I just want to go to some analytics of our video. Now, our views on there, we did pretty great, I would say. And as the time went on, the views are actually really, really good. It went up. You know, people stay interested in the video.
Okay.
But as you can see, through a constant rate of our videos, I don't know why I need the desktop version. But, okay, here we go. So, with our views, I'm going to probably have this screenshotted on the video.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
With our reaction views, normally people listen throughout the first 3 to 5 minutes because that's usually the typical length of a song, you know? But then when it comes to our critiques and our thoughts, Zoom. Okay? So I say that to say most of the comments on that video were from the earlier portions of the video. Y'all didn't stay to hear what we had to say about what we witnessed. Now, we did pause after each member for a brief moment and said a couple things, but we gradually critiqued the whole, what was it, 7 videos? 8 videos we checked out at the end. So to those people who didn't stay, I would just implore you to try to stay to the end of the video where we talk about everything. Now, I want to get to a comment that I really loved. I'm not going to put your name out there. I mean, it's on there, but I ain't going to put it out there. But this person said, I see jealousy in men's eyes.
Oh, my gosh.
And such people are miserable, in my opinion. And miserable in my eyes. Because they are not satisfied with themselves.
Oh, ego.
Women are the best rappers in K-pop. Fact.
Oh, they put the facts at the end.
Now, I wanna stick on the part that says jealousy. Look, boo-boo, there ain't no jealousy in my eyes.
Oh.
All right? We critiquing music, and we can say whatever the hell we want to. And I'm just gonna keep it blunt right there. I gotta get real with you. Ain't nobody jealous of anybody. So I wanna get that clear. Yes, you. All right? But, well, I'm sorry. I just had to let that out. My bad. But I don't think we were mean. We gave fair criticisms. I know people didn't like my comment about breath control. I'm sorry. I didn't feel like I forgot her name. It's escaping me right now. But I didn't like the breath control on the record. That's just my opinion. That's my feeling. I'm not no expert judge. Y'all came here to check out our reactions.
Yeah.
We ain't getting, paid top dollar for critiquing. We ain't on America's Next Idol and The Voice or nothing like that. We critiquing music. We show them what we feel about the music at hand. Now, if you don't like it, that's perfectly fine because that's your opinion. But you got to realize this is our opinion too. I'm done for right now. But do y'all feel like we were being mean?
So, I don't think we were being mean. So my thing, this is what it comes down to at the end, right? At the end of the day, you look at most of the comments on most of the videos, and most of them are usually fair. Most of them are cool.
Yeah.
Most people actually appreciate what we have to say. But when it comes down to YG and HYBE artists, if we don't like it immediately, something's wrong with us. You know what I mean? And it's just like most other label fandoms are pretty like, all right, cool, we understand. Maybe you didn't understand this. Maybe you didn't understand
we get that
this.
a lot. Yeah.
But the YG and the HYBE comments, and this is why you ain't seeing no HYBE videos anymore on Patreon, on YouTube. Just because it's like the comments just started getting to the point where it's just like, all right, this is getting extremely toxic. Well, I can't say all HYBE artists.
Yeah, I was about to say, don't say all HYBE.
Yeah. We still rocking with TXT and NewJeans is kind of
17.
17. But BTS videos stopped showing up on YouTube. Why? It was because of those comments that were in. I can't even remember what video it was anymore. Was it J Hope? No, it wasn't even J Hope. It was prior to that.
It was Jen.
There you
Astronaut.
go. Astronaut video. Yeah.
Oh, that's
the
right.
astronaut comments. You're right. It just started flicking. I just started seeing the comments in my head.
Yeah.
But look, when you come to our channel, man, just know we're gonna keep our feelings real.
Yeah.
If you want to watch a reaction video where the person agrees with you 100%, there is a YouTube full of reactors that are never going to tell you that they don't like it.
Oh, they're not going to say that.
They're never going to tell you they don't like a song. And they tell us this. Why? Because you guys are so brash with people that tell the truth about how they feel. You're checking out their reaction. You know what I mean? And when I'm saying this, just mind you, 90% of the people that comment are fine.
Yeah. This ain't everybody in the comments.
This is definitely not everybody.
Yeah.
But it's like some of them comments are annoying. Hey, stop singing. Stop humming. Stop doing this. Don't do that. Stop moving. Don't pause the videos. Y'all should pause the videos. Don't talk. Stop talking while they're rapping. Why are you guys being quiet?
Why you guys bobbing your heads?
Oh, yeah. Hold on. We got to... Don't... TRC done changed, man.
Yeah, TRC
We done changed, y'all.
Y'all ain't talking about the reaction more. It's
3
just
guys, 5-minute reaction. Dang, what happened, man?
Bro, like if you want to see us talk about one song for 30 minutes, if we don't have 30 minutes of stuff to say, we ain't gonna do that. If you want to see that, go watch PD's reactions. That's what he does.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He goes through, he breaks down a video for 30 minutes.
Yeah.
It's cool if you don't watch our stuff.
Yeah.
If you don't want to hear us say we don't like something.
Yeah, that's fine.
You know what I'm saying? Most of it, like, and a lot of times it's not that we don't like it. It's like, this is literally our first time checking out this stuff.
That's an important detail.
You know, and that's kind of why we started doing this right here, because we want to talk about stuff later, after it's done. But most of those people aren't going to watch this. We know that. But just know, at the end of the day, we're saying how we felt. We saw these videos of these young ladies performing, and they did better than I would have did. I'll tell you that. But you're asking us how we feel about them. And I'm saying, I think they can get better with this, and this. I'm pretty sure, and I feel like we said this in the reaction, when it releases, they're not going to be like in this form. They're going to be on point.
Oh, of course.
But
we know
the label chose to put this out for us to check out, and this is what you guys asked us to check out.
Yeah.
We checked it out. We gave our assessments.
Mm-hmm.
Like, as of right now, the only 2 members I remember from the group right now is Asa, because she made an impact on what I thought about her, and Ruka, because you guys kept saying that I was being mean to Ruka. And it's just like, you guys look at this as if I'm making a personal attack on the person.
No.
Jealousy in your eyes, man.
Jealousy in your eyes.
In your eyes.
I've never, I try to make sure, and I've done this, like I said, I'm not perfect.
Mm-hmm.
I've went out of bounds. You go back and watch our Nicki Minaj reactions. I went out of bounds.
Mm-hmm.
I stopped talking about the music and I started talking about her, which is not what we're supposed to be doing here.
Yeah.
But with K-pop, I can't remember one time where I spoke out of bounds is not talked about the music. We spoke about the music, the performance, the rap. I felt like it was not a good performance. I felt like it looked like somebody impersonating a rapper. Like, that's the vibe I got from the Ruka performance. You telling me that she's a dancer, it's just like, okay, that makes a little bit more sense, but that doesn't make me like it anymore. Yeah. But do y'all want, like, because some of y'all are like, hey, y'all should do research before y'all check it out. Some of you, y'all should go in blind. Why are y'all checking stuff out? And it's just like, the ones that are leaving those comments like, yo, chill.
But
just
people,
relax.
But people gotta understand, when we're checking out something for the first time, this is our first impression.
Yeah.
This is our gut feelings, of course. But my thing is, like, we've said it before, you don't gotta like everything off first listen.
No.
And especially, everybody's like, oh, these are old demo performances. Okay, we get that.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they were.
And even if they weren't, we're still going to judge it the same way. We have been reacting to K-pop over 4 years now, almost going on 5. And you're not going to, well, I'm not saying you should expect, but I'm not expecting anybody to listen to something the same way initially every single time.
Oh, no. No.
That's not authentic. And if you think it's jealousy, if you think you're just trying to do something, no, this is gut feelings.
Yeah.
That is what a reaction is, correct?
100%.
So, to those people who think that, once again, I'm going to just implore you to stay to the rest of the video. There was a lot of people, I don't even know if this was a BABYMONSTER reaction, but when we reacted to something, they were calling Bang Bang like, oh man, he's shady. When he think about somebody like, I'm like, yo,
me?
Yeah. I'm like, yo, they don't even know Bang Bang.
Oh, dang.
And I remember I approached somebody in the comments. I pardon them. I was like, yo, Bang Bang is that type of person. If you're new here, won't you stick around a little bit to get to know him? Maybe you'll like him. After that, they deleted the comment. So I know there was that,
for the
I don't know if it was on BABYMONSTER, but it was on something. But it was just funny because I have directly responded to them.
Everybody love Bang Bang.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, y'all don't even know him. So I was like, you must be new here. Stick around and just get to know him. But I think when I said that, they're like, oh, let me stop. And deleted the comment. But I just say that to say, it's just like, man, there's a lot of music.
Yeah.
There's a lot of artists. And we're not going to judge everybody the same way. And to the people in the comments, I know I'll save that one as well. I was wondering about your opinions, and then I saw those album collections on your left side of the screen.
Dang.
Then everything cleared. Can you go to the wide shot, please, 1080p? Now, since Dame has remodeled the studio.
Hold on. I did
I
not
know.
change.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I wanted you to get that. He has remodeled the studio. Okay. Prior to the remodel, there was the twice wall. Okay.
Right.
And
I was lazy. I just didn't feel like changing it at the end of the day.
so the person in the comments was insinuating that TRC is a twice stand.
Oh wow.
So we're naturally
No, that's
going
me.
to dislike BABYMONSTER.
No.
So that's what they were insinuating with that comment. And
they try to throw twice under the bus.
another person comment,
I heard
and
that
no
one.
offense,
Yeah.
but you stand twice and are trying to criticize BABYMONSTER singing and rapping. This got to be a joke. Now to those people,
This hurts, y'all.
Nah, let's fight.
I was say this hurts, man.
Let's fight, man.
I thought it was supposed to be a fun segment, man. Y'all-
I'm back on my
Oh,
stuff, man.
my
Hey, we should
God.
get in the ring.
listen,
Y'all ain't gonna
listen.
act like twice can't sing.
Facts.
That fan sounded a little salty.
Maybe some jealousy in their eyes,
On it,
yeah,
like,
or
you
their
know,
ears.
First of all, I'm just trying to say, why you hating on the merch? Like, why you gotta hate on the merch? Shouldn't you appreciate it? Like, the merch. Like, come on.
Yeah.
But stop it. All right. We can like somebody else and we still know how to judge. Come on. I just had to point
By
that
the
out.
way, there's one artist. There's only one album of every artist on this wall right here. So everybody is different.
And these aren't all the albums.
No, there's actually some in the storage right there. I still don't have enough space for.
But I just wanted to point that out as well. But yeah, we're not going to treat everybody the same way, man. We've listened to tons of K-pop music.
Yeah.
And we're going
At
to,
the end of the day, we're all Maltese here.
but
Facts.
that's not my point. My point is, we're going to judge it according to what we've heard. So
Yeah.
of course we're going to be like, that wasn't that strong. I don't know about that. Even if it's a demo or
Yeah.
a performance, we're going to judge it.
Bro, we was kind of like that with the XG Vox joint.
Everybody.
People act like we just do it to YG artists. Like,
You can't. I mean, it's tough because this is a hard game. You know, like this music in general is really tough, and you don't want to baby the monsters. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, you have to be able to speak. Maybe they should not have led with that. You know, maybe they could have dropped some tracks and then like a recap, like, hey, this was our auditions.
But from my understanding, they put that out so the fans could judge.
Yeah, that might have been too early. You know,
But that's what we did.
don't lead with that.
We judged
you know?
it, we criticized, we gave our opinions.
Yeah,
Is
I'm
not that what they wanted?
I'm mad at the label. You know, I'm mad at the team for saying, hey, it might be a good idea. When we watched Le Seraphim drop a whole project. Like that is something to get something excited. Don't just drop the demos. That to me, that feels a little on the lazier side, maybe. So I blame the team, not the group. You know, we haven't got anything that we can see to even judge. This is just demos. Like that's
like
really
1080p
difficult.
told me that she showed me a clip of XG that XG put out showing that they've been grinding for like the last 5 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
Dang.
Yep.
I believe it.
And they show clips of them when they were young, like
Yeah.
real young, singing and training.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
But YG, you know, they have to have the next big group. They're trying to, they gotta hurry it up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. 1080p, you got anything to add to this?
Nope.
So we weren't mean to Eddie?
I don't think so.
Was I mean just now? Addressing that comment? I'm
No.
sorry.
You ain't say their name, so.
You were full you were full of candor.
You had timestamps though.
Oh, don't bully them in the comments either, please.
Yeah. That too. This ain't to bully anybody.
Yeah.
And like, you know, I was telling people in Discord, I find it entertaining because
I don't.
Yeah.
the only reason I find it entertaining is because I know our track record. And it's just like, a lot of these people are probably new viewers and, you know,
think
anything
so.
like that.
Yeah, but you ain't about to tell me what I said.
I know, but I'm just saying if new people, that's how I look at new things. Like if I come across a new channel, I do kind of like, you know, base it off my first viewing, but
course.
then I go back into their history and try to find an older video to see how they work. That's just how I operate. Now, I don't expect any of our newer viewers to do that, but that's what I would do. Oh, these guys got a pretty nice setup. Well, you know, let me see where they came from. Let me see when they first started. That's how I look at things,
Yeah.
but I know not a lot of people do that.
All right, what's next, 1080p?
All right, so we have questions from
Oh, yeah.
Patreons.
Well, before we get into that, yeah,
Mhm.
Patreon, we asked Patreon if they had any questions that they wanted to ask us. So, yeah, here we go. Yeah, just throw that out there real quick.
Yes. So this is from Judah. The 4th gen girl groups are dominating the charts and getting more praise than the boy groups. What are your opinions on this?
I don't care about sales. I feel like I got to keep saying that because just sales don't mean you're better.
Mm-mm.
I think right now the reason why like even us are praising NewJeans and XG over like NCT 127 and WAYV and like AT's this crazy joint they put out is because we expect that at the end of the day. That's what it is. I just feel like I expect NC 127 to kill it.
Yeah.
Like when
Red
NewJeans, not well, Red Velvet. So they're comparing the girls and the boys.
Oh,
So
yeah,
I
yeah.
expect WAYV to kill it. I didn't expect them to kill it the way they did, but I expect WAYV to kill it. I expect ATs to kill it. When you tell me these people are coming, my expectations are already through the roof. Stray Kids, I expect it. So when they kill it, it's just like they just did what they supposed to do. So when NewJeans, a new group,
Mm-hmm.
came out, XG, a new group. I mean, that not as new as NewJeans, but still a new group came out, and they were just putting out fire, and the sound is not commonly used. That's what it was. It felt fresh
Yeah.
because it's like I haven't heard that feeling since like the 90s. That's why I feel like the girl groups right now are getting a lot of the praise. That's it for me. That's what I think it is.
When I think about this, I feel like when it comes to the creative approach of most of these girl groups, when girl groups releasing, I feel like their directions, whoever is behind the scenes,
Mm-hmm.
they're trying to do a lot more to make them stand apart from each other, which I feel like is a natural thing, you know. When it comes to certain boy groups, I feel like the people behind the scenes are like, I want this to be like BTS, or I want this to be like such and such group. And I'm not finding much individuality and personality. I think we said that off a group we had just reacted to a couple weeks ago, where it was just, oh, that's cool, but it sounds like something else, you know?
Yeah.
So I think my point is stop trying to be like somebody and be like yourself. When I think of groups that stand out, like P1 Harmony, they stood out because of how their story was, how they were like dancing before they got big in K-pop and everything like that. But they kept their own personality. They wasn't trying to be like anybody else. When you think about even bigger groups like 17, they keep on pushing the envelope, doing their own thing, being their own vibe. And I don't see that from a lot of boy groups. I just feel like it's, let me get the sexy pose. Let me look at the camera. And like that's I mean what? That's the staple when it comes to it.
Yeah.
So I think when it comes to the girl groups, they're doing more things to set themselves apart from one another than the boys, in my opinion.
I agree. I agree, and maybe there could be a somewhat of a chip on their shoulders. You know, I'm not sure how much respect they get in comparison to the bigger boy groups, but maybe the girl groups feel like, yo, we have to do this more, this, that. So maybe there's a little bit more effort. I'm not sure. What you about to say?
I didn't want to cut you off. Go ahead.
No, go
finish.
ahead.
No, I just had a thought, because another thing I want to say is I feel like, I don't know if this is right, but I feel like the newer boy groups don't get enough love. Because I'm trying to think, when there's a new boy groups, do they last longer? Or are the girl groups lasting longer? Because I'm trying to think about it. I'm just trying to think about that. I'm not sure. But I don't feel like new boy groups get a lot of love from like K-pop stans. It takes a while for them to love a new boy group, if that makes sense. That's just how I feel. I don't know if that's technically right, but I just feel like when it's a girl group, K-pop fans usually attach themselves easier to girl groups for some reason. I'm not sure what it is. I don't know if it's the spark, the personality, but when it comes to boy groups, it's just not the same.
I don't think them video views line up to that thinking.
Yeah,
Only
I would
because-
think the boy
'cause
groups
the
be
boy
something
group
more.
videos
You think
always
so?
get way more views than a girl.
Yeah,
group.
that's what I'm thinking.
I feel like it's the opposite.
That's not what them numbers say.
Them numbers say.
them views. I be disappointed all the time.
Yeah.
Like, Y'all treat the girls like they ain't watchable.
And that's why I'm like, the girls be
Well,
killing, you know?
I guess this score probably echoing your sentiments because I have heard that a lot of people don't pay attention to girl groups. So maybe it's just my perspective on it.
And it could be a little bit of me just like rooting for the girl groups, man. But but they're actually, for me, more creativity has been on that side. The sounds, just some of the, just doing something different. The boy groups, kind of like what you was mentioning, they kind of follow some similar tropes. I'm lifting up my shirt, everybody says, the girl groups that they dance, they moving, they trying to, they're singing. It's like they're really trying to go there. So the content, the vibes are so different in between girl groups too. It's right. I don't know. I'm right now, especially this new wave. I'm a fan, but I've been a fan for the girl groups. I mean, since we started, I've always kind of put them up there. So shout out.
Is it bad to put one over the other?
I don't like to do that.
I mean, I just instinctually root for women just because I know like they don't necessarily have it easy. It's just what I do. I do it with wrestling. I do it with the music. I do it all the time.
Yeah,
So
same.
I instinctually want them to win. You know what I'm saying? Because I know that everything for them is usually shorter, right? Because they either they have to sacrifice having children and
So many.
and dating to
Yeah.
get things done, or you know what I mean. So I just want them to win. Like think about it. Like Twice ain't allowed to date. For years they weren't allowed to date, right? If it came out right now that NewJeans was dating, what's gonna happen?
Oh, career suicide.
Oh
Right.
yeah, they're gonna move on to khaki
It's
pants.
unfortunate. Like, and it's gonna happen to the guys as well. I'm not saying it doesn't happen to the guys, but I'm just saying it feels like the girls have more to lose.
I feel
Like if a girl did what Lucas did, it's over. Never coming back again. But Lucas he'll get a chance to return. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's so I think in general the women have it a bit more difficult. So I instinctually want them to live and to do their thing. But I think in K-pop, like the women do like a really good job of excelling. Like the Mama Moves,
Mama
Twice's, NewJeans, the Red Velvets has been doing their thing. So I feel like they've been doing their thing. Got another one tonight, P?
Yes. Judah also wanted to know what y'all's opinion was on the boy group releases this year as wait, hold on.
Oh, that's all the same question, huh?
I guess it's like an extension. So what's your opinion on the boy group releases this year as a whole? And if there seems to be a saturation of a specific sound or concept? So do you believe I can't read. Do you believe they are killing it as much as the girls? Like I know Dame is rooting for the girls because of his own reasons, but who do you think is?
I think that kind of leads into what we were talking about.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna keep saying. I mean, I've said it. Even though I want the boys to concede, I feel like the girls are killing it. And I said it about when I was making the comparisons from Girls on Top to Super M.
Yeah, that's a good comparison.
That's a perfect
That's
example.
a perfect comparison.
Because we expected Super M to kill it.
Yeah.
And think about it though. They let Got the Beat put a single out and they ain't do nothing again for a year. The Super M, they came in with a plan. Got the Beat was like, oh, no, we just doing one song.
Yeah.
Like that just shows you like some of the stuff that the women had to go through to prove themselves. They had to prove this song would work. Super M was like, these are the Avengers.
The Avengers.
Yeah, you're right.
So
it was a whole thing.
Yeah.
Right. But overall, the guys are still killing it. I don't think sales dictate who's better, who's doing good. It still comes down to people choosing to listen. And unfortunately, like with K-pop, we have a lot of tribalism and people refusing to open their ears to other things. It's like you can only like one. You know what I mean?
Well, on a question about the saturation of sound, do you feel like there's a saturation of sound with the boy groups?
Yeah,
it is a bit. I mean, but that's why I'm so impressed with ATEEZ and TXT because they continue to change the sound. I give kudos to Treasure for trying something new, even though I didn't like it.
I mean, okay,
but
still, and I'm not trying to defend that because I still personally don't like that song. But they said that was the old, like YG kind of sound and everything like that. And I want people to know that we've seen those comments. I've heard those comments. I've seen people talk
Still
about
don't
that.
like the song.
I still don't like the song. But so that wasn't really trying something new. I guess they were doing something old.
Well,
But,
you know, what's
you know.
old becomes new. You know what I mean? Because no matter what, there's nothing new under the sun, right?
Full circle.
So you're just switching pieces in and out, and just slightly tweaking stuff to make it new. So you know, that's all I got.
Okay.
All right. So, what's y'all's opinion of HYBE owning the most shares of SM?
So
Mm.
I don't like it, and I don't like it because I think consolidation is bad in everything. Like, you know, this is one to me one of the downfalls of capitalism in a sense. It's like I don't think one person should be owning everything because we see what ends up happening, right?
Yeah.
And I don't know if it happens the same way in Korea, but I just know
It's people.
that Korea is slightly moving in the same kind of way that we are, right? So what happens when you have consolidation in music? Smaller labels get bought up, and then
Yep.
what happens? All of those people get fired. Some artists end up
Everybody
getting
gets laid
shelved.
off. Yep.
The sounds end up changing because they fired half of the staff
Yep.
that did this. Oh, we want our people there. There's like when companies consolidate, there's no way they're gonna keep everybody on staff.
Mm-mm.
When Disney bought Fox, they fired almost everybody that worked at Fox and just put Disney people there. So it just instead of continuing to be two companies, it just becomes one big conglomerate. And I think SM has their own sound. They sound completely different from HYBE. And I understand CEOs, politics, trying to figure out ways to make even more money by signing a contract with no. I don't care about none of that. At the end of the day, I think it should be stopped. They don't need consolidation. Artists need choices.
Yeah.
Because
Options.
it's like they need options. They need to be able to go somewhere away from the place that might not be treating them well. We don't really know. We see the SM artists and they look good and they sound great.
Yeah.
Are they really getting what they deserve? Obviously not, because we just found out that Homeboy had a whole contract with another company where he's just siphoning money off. So you got to think that's money that's coming from these artists. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, I hate it. I hate anytime we have consolidation in anything. Look at Ticketmaster. This happened because of consolidation. Live Nation and Ticketmaster merged. Now they're one company.
Oof.
All of these venues have contracts with Live Nation. And what did they say? If you ain't selling tickets using Ticketmaster, we'll stop artists from coming here. So it all turns and how did they get this merger to go through? Yeah, that's some BS. So at the end of the day, consolidation like that is usually bad. There's some choice on times when it works out well, but overall it's bad for the genre. It's bad for the artist. His excuse about the genre is dying is BS. That's just his reason to justify it. The genre is not dying. Red Velvet just had their first platinum album in America with the Review birthday joint. Does that sound like something that's going backwards if this is their first platinum album?
Yeah, a little.
You know what I'm saying? Every single time Twice puts a new album out, they break their previous record. Does that sound like a genre that's dying? NewJeans is like the second group to have an all triple kill. They're getting to the point where it looks like they might catch up to some of these Blackpink records.
Wow.
Does that sound like a group that's dying?
He's putting on the cape so he can be the one to be the hero.
He's lying. This is his he's using that as a reason to say to justify the consolidation. It's all BS. It should be stopped. It shouldn't be allowed. We need to have more artists, more labels, more options for people to go to, and more choices for creativity.
Well, you know, I can't wait for this to become a Netflix documentary. I can't wait for this to become a movie, the next K-pop drama, because this has had all the writings over it. I can't wait to see who's going to be playing who. That wasn't the point. I don't like it. I don't like it. I really don't. I don't think it's cool. When it comes to finances of anything, I don't like really anything finances. That's my wife. I hate finances. I don't like dealing with finances. I don't like dealing with our numbers because it's just a headache. But when we get into the nitty gritty, you're being greedy. End of the day, you're being greedy. You're being selfish. Stop. That's just how I look at things. I don't like it.
Trying to buy up all the competition.
Yeah.
And you need competition. And it's scary when you're a company, you don't want to fail, but you need competition. That's how you keep the ecosystem eco-y. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta have there's a natural thing, and if you buy up everything now, it's going to be lopsided. You have a big separation. There's going to be a lot of people who fall through the cracks. So I just hope they're very careful about it and they think about the artist first, because they're the ones that's creating. Unfortunately, it doesn't feel like it, And I wish if they really just tap into the artist, they'll probably get more out of it. Look at hip hop. That's probably where they should be studying. Like
But they're
hip hop.
not.
And they're not. But if you study hip hop, you'll see the trials and tribulations. And if you go through the same type of things we went through with hip hop, you're probably going to run into the same similar issues with K-pop. So I don't know.
Speaking of, are you guys happy about HYBE buying quality control?
It was a little shocking, man. I didn't see that coming. Like, I was just like, okay, so what's next?
That wasn't a question.
I mean, I really don't know what to gather from it.
I hate it.
I don't know if I hate it, man.
Yeah, I don't know.
I hate it. First of all, Scooter Braun is one of the most hated people in the music industry.
Well, that's true.
All the Swifties want to deck this dude.
Yeah.
he can't go anywhere without security. He ripped off Taylor Swift. The artists are never considered in any of this. I understand. Oh, the CEOs chose to sell it. They didn't have to sell it. They sold the company for $300 million. They made $300 million in 10 years. Why would you sell?
They got ownership.
Aside from that, no, they don't have no ownership. That's what
or stock.
They're only slightly in control until they F it up, and then they're gonna be pulled to. This is how you look at Loud Records, you look at Def Jam, all of them. It all happens the same way. We still in control. Y'all guys overreacting. Y'all don't want to see us get money. You say that. You in control. Scooter Braun told y'all in control until them records stop selling. So if Lil Baby decide I'm about to put out crap and just get out of this deal, Scooter Braun gonna be like, all right, y'all out of here. I'm taking control of this, and it's a bad move, man. I don't think any labels should be selling to other labels. I think consolidation is a bad thing. Like I said, all of the quality control artists are currently now trying to get out of their contracts.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, rightfully so. Because that was kind of abrupt. Wasn't a lot of collaborations in between. Like if we were seeing a lot more collaboration,
and they find out that they discography is now owned by HYBE.
That's a little jarring, especially if there's been no co-mingling, no conversations. Just yeah, these the homies now. Like, wait, hold up, like how does this going to work? This feels like there's going to be a lot of questions from the artist. So I mean, of course, if I was the artist on that label, I'd be like, see where my options are, and maybe try to go elsewhere. So I was kind of like on the fence until we had a conversation. Dane was mentioning it, so I'm kind of leaning with Dane, where I'm like, I'm not a fan of it. I'm a little scared. I'm nervous about it. I would say that.
Think 5 to 10 years from here, when Cardi decides she wants to buy the rights to Invasion of Privacy back.
That's not what happened.
Scooter Braun don't sell rights to the artist. You see what he did to Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
He didn't even give her the choice or the attempt. She was like, I would have been okay if you at least said, hey, this is how much it costs if you want it. He didn't even give her that choice. He sold it to some people that own, that sell real estate. They don't even care about music, but they own her discography now. And she had to re-record everything. I don't like that. And I don't think that should have happened to them. So all that stuff, like, they would have been more likely to negotiate something with the people that own Quality Control, P and the other dude.
Coach K.
But yeah, Coach K. But Scooter Braun don't play that. He sells to the highest bidder, and he don't even ask the artist sometimes if he didn't even tell us what she was selling. He was selling it. I think she found out on the internet.
Yeah, it's a sad story.
It ain't cool, man. I don't like it.
Alrighty then.
I have nothing else to say about it.
All right, so we have another question from Ryan, the biggest boop, Zanzies.
Shout out to the boob.
So even though there have been many bangers out in these past few months, right? Examples being NCT, Key, the BOYZ, etc., etc. What is something you would want to hear this year that you feel hasn't really been touched upon, or maybe it has, and it hasn't really reached that particular feeling yet?
I want more collabs. Like what we just saw with J-Hope and J. Cole. I want to see more collaborations. I would like to see more camaraderie.
Yes.
Amongst labels. Like we don't even see collabs. Like why we ain't got a song with like ITZY featuring Twice?
Yeah.
Why don't we?
That's a good point.
Why don't we get Key featuring Geo? Just going back and forth, or Karina and Momo doing a dance video, leading a group at Studio 100. 1 million. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to see more of that. I know they know each other. I know they see each other. They put the little videos out and they're interacting with each other.
Yeah.
You know, they got the video of NewJeans and XG doing a dance together, like meeting up. But I want more. I want to see y'all do something together.
Damn.
That's gonna hurt the money.
Can you imagine?
That's what I'm thinking about.
Gonna hurt the money.
Bro, that's what they're thinking about.
Could you imagine Jungho on a song with Do-Young from NCT 127 and Taeyang?
I can, we can, but I don't know, man. It's a different feel.
Yeah.
Mingy with Han and Bang Chan and Shane Ben.
All I hear is lawyers.
And you go ahead and get Joanie in there too.
It's the money, bro. They gonna be more focused on who's getting the dues.
There we go. What's the split?
What's the split?
Who names come first?
Who's getting that? But
split it even. Just get it done for the music, for the genre. You claim it's dying, right? You claim it's dying, right?
We gotta use my production company. We gotta use my camera. We gotta use my iPhone.
Oh, we gotta use my studio. What about my studio? No, we gotta use ours. Yeah. I mean, I do wish for that, but it's a hard wish. I mean, I'm with you on the collabs thing. I want to see more collabs. I feel like that is the future I want to see. I know we have fandoms. I know we have, everybody likes this group of artists. Everybody likes that group of artists. But in my heart, I would love to see fandoms come together. I see so many social media people like toxic. I would want us to like maybe try to come together, and not some like we all one thing. No, I just want to see a song together. But I don't think it could happen just because our
We Are the World.
I don't want that.
No.
I just want collabs, period, without people pitting them against each other. Like, Taeyang and Jimin. Like, I don't want to see that stuff. But, and that's the reason why I don't think it can happen, because it's the fandoms, man. I don't know if it could happen.
I was thinking that. I was like, I want to see more collabs. But then I don't want to see the aftermath of the collabs.
Yeah.
Yeah. How could you work with so-and-so? He wore orange shoes yesterday.
How could you follow Jay Park on Twitter?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's tough.
It's tough.
I wonder if J. Cole is catching any slack with a recent collaboration.
I peeked at some comments, and of course, there's those comments like,
borrow my charger.
Oh my gosh, look at J. Cole, he's doing a song with them. But I've also seen some comments like, oh, this is pretty nice,
Okay.
And so now that we've heard the track, I want to go back and look at some more comments because I was trying not to be spoiled.
Don't bring me no negative comments.
I better not hear them.
I'm just curious, but I mean, I do agree with Bang Bang. It's just like I'm afraid of the aftermath, and we shouldn't be, but that's just the stigma around these type of things. It sucks. It sucks.
What else you got, 1080?
Let's see. So, have there been any songs? Has there been a song or songs you've listened to at first that you didn't like, but after a second or third listen that you started to appreciate it?
Oh yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of them.
I mean, I think one for me was I Can't Stop Me. Was that I Can't Stop Me?
From Twice?
Y'all got on me. What was that? Was that the trick that y'all got on me about? Because I didn't like it at first.
I try to block out.
And Any negativity?
Negative
What happened,
things said
man?
about Twice.
No,
reaction.
I remember it. I think it was I Can't Stop Me. Y'all just like, yo, you tripping,
my
Ace.
gosh.
You know what? It's a great example of a song that really grew on me that I didn't necessarily like is Pirate from Everglow. That's a good one. When that one came out, I was just like, yo, what is this?
Yeah.
Because I'm a pirate. But it grew on me a lot. I ended up enjoying that song a lot. That's one.
I mean, another one other than I Can't Stop Me for me was Black Swan by BTS.
I was gonna say Black Swan.
I mean, we didn't really mess with it.
It was that video for me.
Okay, yeah. I feel, but like in my returns, that song really grew on me to the point where the more I listened to it, the more I understood the lyrics. It just latched onto me more and more to where it's like one of my favorite BTS records.
Yeah.
So Black Swan was it for me.
You know another one, Oompa Oompa from Red Velvet.
Oompa.
Yeah.
Because I thought it was really corny and cheesy.
I
And
like
the
that.
next thing I know, I was just like, and I'm like, yo, they got me. They got me. Oompa, 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 oompa. I'm like, man, they got me, man.
Yeah.
Man, I love all songs. Y'all know that. You know.
No, you don't.
No, you don't. No, you don't. Come on, there has to been one that's grown on you.
Hey man, I love them all. You know. I was gonna mention Black Swan though.
Okay.
I know when we first heard it was so jarring, and then of course we got the comments from that one.
Yeah.
Man, that was tough. But we got the BTS Black Swan. I think Over Time is one of my favorite songs. And there was another BTS song as well. But mainly Black Swan is the one that pops in my mind. I love that record.
Yeah.
Love that song.
You got any 1080?
Blackpink's Shut It Down.
Shut Down? Yeah.
Whatever it's called.
Yeah, Shut Down. Yeah.
She sings it all the time.
I do. I did
but
not
that
like
one,
it initially.
but that's like one of those songs that creep in your head.
Yeah.
Shut down. Like just that melody would get in your head.
Right, because I didn't want to like it.
Oh, there we go.
I wanted to stay true to my initial reaction. And it's like, nope. You like me.
And I
we
think
go together.
that's what happened when I Can't Stop Me, because I was just like, whoa.
Oh, come on, man.
Whoa.
It just kept on like,
Man.
and I caught myself humming it, and I'm like, yo, this is actually kind of hard. I ain't gonna lie.
That song is hard.
Love that song, man. Especially when they do the choreography to it, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. What you got next?
All right. So you guys touched a little bit on this in the MAVE reaction, right? But could you possibly explain about like what you believe the problem to be in the short and the long term issues when it comes to AI interacting with the K-pop?
I'm gonna let you hold that thought. I'm gonna let you hold on.
He's ready to go. He's locked and loaded.
Let me collect your thoughts.
Go ahead.
Now, I want to address some comments, that were made in our comment section. I do realize there are groups like Gorillaz. There are groups like
That's
Not the same.
different.
Hold on. Groups like I forget. Is it it's Hatari Miku?
A Kopi?
It's I forget, but she's a very popular AI singer. I do understand that there are other AI properties out there. I don't think we were trying to make it seem like this was the first one to ever do it, right? And I think that's where the misconception came in our reaction, was that we thought that this was the end times of K-pop. Like, I want people to understand that wasn't it. It was just the fact that with the recent developments of AI and everything like that, and how it can hinder somebody who actually works in the field. And I saw people say, oh, well, from the jump, y'all wasn't already liking because of what you told Dame in the beginning and how, and I understand that, but don't think that was just because of that group. Now, for me, I have tried to go back and listen to it just sonically without the video. And it's like Dame said, it sounds like a good record. It does sound. But I still just don't like the fact that they're pushing that because of what I personally like from K-pop music. And what made KDA different for me was the fact that we knew the artist beforehand behind it.
It's a duality.
And we were more excited about what they offered for them. Now with this group, correct me if I'm wrong, they didn't make the artists who were doing the music publicly known. The AI were at the forefront. And that was my issue. I'm pretty sure that was y'all issue as well, that they were the forefront of it. And I saw people in the comments were like, oh, well, maybe the group wasn't ready to show themselves. And I don't think that should be the issue. Hold the song then. I want to get to know the artist first when it comes to that. But I was going to try to watch the live performance, but I was scared and I ain't watched it yet. Eventually I'm going to watch it, but I do agree with Dame when he said the first reaction was the song is actually good. I think I was just so polarized by the fact that it was just a bad AI video. And I saw some comments in there saying that this was better than the KDA. I don't know what y'all was smoking.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. That was not better than what we've seen in the KDA videos. But I just want to let that know. I didn't intend my reaction to come out like this was the first AI group. I know that. I'm not that oblivious.
Oh, I go? Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him some time to cook.
Oh, okay, cool.
He cooking.
All right, well.
Let him cook.
We'll wrap this one up then. When it comes to them AIs, it's all fun and games until they make an AI that sounds just like BTS. And you're like, wait a minute. Y'all copied their sounds, the inflections, this, and a computer made this production. They copied whoever produced it. And then on top of that, you don't have to really give any artist credit, right? You just pump it into a machine. They're already doing that with what? Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole. We're making songs that sound similar. If I was an artist, just saying, I'll be just a little nervous.
So what you're saying, the evolutions of the J. Cole type beats,
it's going to be just J. Cole.
J. Cole.
J. Cole digital. And then you got to be an artist and look at a machine just copy you. And you're like, WTF, bro.
Right.
So that's it for me.
All right, Dame, go ahead, man.
Look, I actually don't feel like I got a lot to say on this. So at the end of the day, why do I think it's a problem? Corporations, what is their goal? To make money. What would be one of the easiest ways for them to make money if they cannot pay the artist? They already don't want to pay the artist. Like, I feel like people are giving these companies too much credit. Like, I saw in the comments, like, y'all not paying attention. Like, the CGI effects people got paid a lot of money. The choreographers.
That is true.
I'm pretty sure they did. There's real people behind this group. Where? And the reason why I'm saying where is because I Google searched this thing for like 30 minutes the other day, and I ain't find a single thing. All I kept finding articles were, we believe there's real people behind this. So I was just like, if that is the response after 30 minutes of searching and I didn't find it, and I'm pretty thorough with how I do searches, and I couldn't find nothing. Like, I'm not saying I was expecting to see people's faces. I was at least expecting to see interviews. Like, the Gorillaz still do interviews. But see, the Gorillaz chose to do this because they didn't want to show their faces. So they still make the music. They actually produce the videos that come out. They produce the music. They have their own label. So that's why the Gorillaz are different. And I can't believe people are comparing this to the Gorillaz, because soon as the labels figure out they can make money without the artists, they won't sign no more artists. Yeah. This will be the road that they take. You know what I mean? Kudos to the people that put the AI effects together. Like Ace said, it's not better than the KDA, or even that Apoki girl that does stuff. They had her over on It's Live, and that stuff was actually pretty dope. But if there's idols that don't want to show their face and this is an avenue for them to make money, that's great. I just think the label is looking at this like, wait until we can figure out how to cut out the artists. Wait till we got enough scans of them. We can just run the CGI and the choreography without them being involved. We can hire one person, because that's what they want to do. They want to get rid of as many people as they can. Amazon has stores with no employees. Yeah. Where you can walk in, get everything you want, walk out. That sounds cool, right? All right, but that's 100 and something people they ain't got to pay.
When I think about things like this, I think about what my grandpa used to say all the time. You got to look at the big picture. Mm-hmm. You got to be willing to look ahead. Yeah. And, right now it's cool, it's cute, it's fun. But you got to look at the ramifications of what can happen later on.
And that's how you know people didn't read the comment. I watched the whole video. Because I said, the song is incredible. Yeah. I just feel like it was made to the algorithm. That's why it was so good. You know what I'm saying? They have computer software where you can run it and it just makes a beat for you based on what people are playing on online.
Yeah.
FM Mecca, the dude, go read those interviews.
Oh my gosh,
and this is what I base most of what I said on. Go read his interviews. He said they brought me in a couple times. I wrote a couple songs. After that, they had enough of my voice recorded that they didn't need me anymore. And they started having an algorithm write lyrics based on what other people were doing. And then the computer used my voice to record the songs. I never saw a dime. And that's what they're going to do. I'm not giving the labels or no corporation. No, they're corporations. These are companies.
Yeah.
It's a small company. I don't care. Their goal is to cut everybody out. It might be, like he said, it might be all nice and rosy for the first 2 years. But as soon as it gets to the point where, all right, we're making a lot of money, we don't need y'all no more.
If there's a time, I agree with that 1000%. And now you brought up something I thought about. If I lose, and like, let's say we lose like an artist, you know, and they got all this data, I would hate for a company to continue to put out music with that artist's face and likeness, even though they're not with us anymore, because they have the rights to do that. That is scary to me. You know, we've lost some icons over the years, and just the thought of an AI being able to replicate new music with their voice, their sound, I couldn't. It's not coming from the artist. I can't connect with it the same. I think I would be a little upset. Just hearing that, like, how does a family feel? How does an artist feel? Like, it's so many scary things that I think people are not thinking about. Where it's like, yo, we gotta have conversations at least about this, not just praise. Like, oh, it's AI. Wait. This could have some side effects. Let's talk about this first. Maybe form some laws or something. So that's something that I just thought about right now. A little scary, man.
You gotta be willing to look at that, man, and that's just the thing. Just gotta be open minded. So have fun with it. It's cute.
You got anything to add on that tonight?
But what the last thing that Bang Bang did say just is like, yeah, I mean, it's like forward thinking. It's like, shoot, that's just not. It's just not a good way to go. It's just not.
Like Marvel already. Do you remember that interview that Marvel said that they can CGI every character? Like, they don't need Robbie Downey Jr. to come in anymore. They can do his character and stuff without him actually being there. They have enough voice recorded. Yeah, y'all think it's a joke. Go look it up. There's an app where if you have like 5 minutes of somebody talking, you can type and it can do your voice. It's not a game. They've been doing this stuff for a couple of years now.
Yeah.
I just think, people don't look at the legalities and all the fine print.
Did you see the Chinese Elon Musk video, deep fake video that's been going on Twitter?
No, I saw the Joe Biden one where he's announcing the draft that's coming back. And stuff like that. And I saw a pretty funny one with Joe Biden, Donald Trump, and Obama playing Call of Duty. It was pretty funny.
Oh, wow. Okay.
it was hilarious. I'm not gonna lie.
Wow.
For purposes like that, it's cool. It's fun.
Yeah.
But when you think about this
stuff, it's fun until a deep fake is like, I'm sending nukes to Russia. Russia thinks it's real.
Yeah. Oof,
right.
That's scary. Yeah.
All right. So moving right along. So even though you guys only have one throwback a week on Thursdays, has there been any one or more songs that you have placed on your playlist?
I can tell you every single Mama Move throwback.
Mama Move
is on my playlist. A lot of the Big Bang joints.
What's that Big Bang? Yeah.
There was some Brown Eyed Girls, some Guyan joints too. It's quite a few actually.
Yeah. Dang, that's a good question.
That's a great question.
Whatever has stuck on me, because there might be a couple that I don't want to miss out on, and yeah, there has been some. I know a lot of people probably like, oh, most of the throwback joints we be saying is dated, and things like that.
I feel like we like more than we didn't.
Yeah, I think that too. When I look at it roughly, I would say a majority of like the Rain and IU joints.
Yeah, shout out to Rain.
Let me see.
Some 21.
Oh yeah, most definitely 21.
You got some old Monster X joints in here.
Sistar.
Some
There's
Sistar.
a lot of Sistar that I listen to on the regular. Oh, Vix. I listen to a lot of Vix. So yeah, Vix. That's a lot of throwbacks I listen to. What else, man? Of course, like G Dragon joints. Oh, BAP. That's my personal favorite of mine because I did like a little deep dive into them when I checked out a couple albums and everything like that. But yeah, there's actually a lot of joints that I really, really do like from Throwback Thursday. Great question.
Yeah, that was an amazing question.
Yeah, great.
All right, so this is the last one. So there is no particular feeling when it comes to listening to good music, and everyone has their own distinct taste. That being said, what are some core things from your point of view that makes a K-pop song good?
Oh, these are beautiful questions, man.
I know. I saved the best for last.
Oh my gosh. My heart is smiling.
Hold on.
You know what?
Can you repeat that question again? I just want to hear that one more time.
So, since there's no particular feeling when it comes to listening to good music and everybody has their own distinct taste, right? What are some of the core things from your point of view that makes a good K-pop song good?
Well, I just want to start out with I love how people have picked up on my mannerisms of basically how when I react. So I guess when you say whenever something's groovy and it just catch my ear to where the instruments is just right and the vocals is just right, that's a good record to me. But beyond that, I mean, I just love hearing something unique. And I know that's like a cliche statement, but I really love. I think that's what we really got to when we first got into K-pop. It's just different sounds put together in various ways that we didn't think could work. And we talk about how a lot of these producers, they just get to have fun on these records.
Oh, absolutely.
and we talk about them joints a lot and everything like that. And it's just like, I feel like the freedom to do something out the window. And when you're like, yo, how did you even think about doing that? And I just love when that works. So I want to say when it comes to like just the creative freedom that is what makes a K-pop record really good for me. It's just the fact that it's trying to stand above the rest. Now there are some joints where we're like, okay, now that was a little bit too much. You shouldn't do all that. So I know that's kind of a broad statement I made, but that's what I usually look for when it comes to a good K-pop song is when it identifies itself in a way that stands out from other things. And I really love production. Vocals are amazing, but when it comes to how they use the production to accentuate the vocals, that's what really matters to me. So I guess you could say for me, the productions come first. And I just really love the creative freedom.
For me, man, I don't usually know when I'm going into it, but I know when I hear it if I think it's dope or not. I don't have any specific sound I'm looking for. I'm just usually the thing I like about K-pop is just like I like the fact that I'm usually surprised.
Yeah.
Like I usually may have an idea of what I think it's gonna sound like, but it's never right. So I just like to be surprised, and I like to hear stuff that sounds different. And I like to hear when singers are allowed to sing, because that doesn't get to happen a lot. So it's live performances always raise everything up to the next level for us. I'm pretty sure I speak for everybody when I say that. But yeah, I don't have a specific thing I'm looking for. I just always like every Sunday. It's just like, man, hopefully there's some dope stuff today. That's just really all I'm thinking.
Yeah.
I think for me, I'm probably gonna echo what both of these guys were talking about. It's like a feeling, I'm a fan of creativity, kind of like what Ace was mentioning. Like I'll listen to some BB, and then I'll go over to some Wiki Mickey. You know what I'm saying? So like just the creative process, putting these things together, like. Music is a creative expression, and we have different music for everything. We got songs we want to get hyped to. We got songs we want to cry to. We got songs we want to chill and vibe to. So I appreciate it from all spectrums, especially when they put the time into it. They get the right people together. They create magic. So that's why I like those magic moments, like when they leave the room and they like, oh yeah, we got something here. They're excited about it. They want to share it with their friends. Those moments are the ones I look for when we listen to, and it's like, ooh, you got to hear this. Oh, this is really dope. So it's a spark. It's a vibe. You know, there's a connection, and when an artist really knows their fans, they can really speak to them, and that's the key, right? When they know their fans and they can really connect with them on that lane, then there's like a weird relationship that the artist will have with their fans, and that's something I appreciate. So, shout out.
Taeyang, you got anything to add on it?
No, it's just whatever makes me feel good, bad, and indifferent. If it makes me move, it moves me some kind of way.
Right.
Whether I'm dancing, shaking my shoulders, doing my elbow moves, you know, or if it just makes me like think and feel the feelings that I don't want to feel. It bubbles them up, and then it's like, oh, okay, now I'm crying. So yeah.
Nice.
So, I mean, still don't know what this is, but it was longer than I expected.
Yeah, we kind of locked in on this one.
Yeah, it was good though. It was
Yeah,
good.
man.
I'm sorry, y'all.
So let us know
Yeah.
what you guys think,
Mhm.
if you like this type of content, if you even made it this far.
Yeah, sorry.
Because this is a long, I don't even know how long this is, like 2 hours?
Almost, yeah.
No way.
It don't feel like it. Well, yeah, we was talking.
Get the front door out of here.
So yeah, let us know what you guys thought. If you guys have any questions for the next time we do this.
Yeah.
You know?
Whatever this is.
Yeah, whatever this is. Is this a podcast?
I know these chairs are comfortable.
Hey, yeah, they really are.
Yeah.
I don't even
Oh,
feel like I've been
chilling.
sitting here for
I'm
2
chilling,
hours,
Right?
you know?
Yeah, we just chilling.
Yeah, we just chilling, you
Yeah,
know?
my butt don't even
It was
hurt.
the
Not
old-
even a little bit.
If it was the old chairs, I'd be like, all right, yo, hey, y'all.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
I got weak cheeks, so them other chairs.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
The weak cheeks. I'm done.
All right, y'all. Bye.